Good day everyone, I am here to discuss Work and Labor, Section 1 Household Service. Before we begin, let us know what are the lesson objectives. First, identify the basic rights of household service workers as stipulated in Philippine labor laws. Second, explain the specific provisions regarding compensation, working conditions, and educational opportunities for household service workers. Lastly, analyze the importance of fair treatment and human conditions for household service workers, including the prohibition of physical violence. Article 1689. Household service shall always be reasonably compensated. Any stipulation that household service is without compensation shall be void. Such compensation shall be in addition to the house helpers' lodging, food, and medical attendance. Article 1690. The head of the family shall furnish, free of charge to the house helper, suitable and sanitary quarters, as well as adequate food and medical attendance. To simplify po, yung Article 1689 and 1690 is a law that talks about the way people get paid for doing household services in someone's home. Meaning, yung mga services na pinerform sa bahay nyo is kailangan with compensation. And this compensation is in addition sa food, shelter, and medical necessities ng household helper. Yung agreement is kailangan na formalized by a written contract. For example, yung kasambahay or personal driver, they are serving you and in return, you have to pay for the services they did. Article 1691. If the house helper is under the age of 18 years, the head of the family shall give an opportunity to the house helper for at least elementary education. The cost of such education shall be a part of the house helper's compensation unless there is a stipulation to the contrary. It means na kapag yung kasambahay na full-time or nakatira sa amo niya is nasa legal age na to study, the head of the family shall give opportunity to access at least elementary education para makapag-aral ito. Yung magagastos sa pagpapaaral is part ng sahod ng kasambahay. Article 1692. No contract for household service shall last for more than 2 years. However, such contract may be renewed from year to year. Dito sinasabi na yung kontrata ng household worker is valid lang for 2 years, but pwede siya in-renew from year to year. Article 1693. The house helper's clothes shall be subject to stipulation. However, any contract for household service shall be void if thereby the house helper cannot afford to acquire suitable clothing. Meaning, uniform ng household worker is required. Pero kung hindi afford ng household worker, yung cost ng uniform is pwedeng mapasawalang bisa yung kontrata tungkol dito. For example, I am a maid or kasambahay. My uniform cost 1K per pair and each day is iba-ibang color ng uniform. Or kapag isang color naman is kailangan ko ng at least 2 to 3 pairs para may pamalitan ako. Kung kukumputin, malaki yung gagastusin ko to have a uniform. So this article states na kung hindi afford ng house helper ang cost ng uniform is mabovoid ang kontrata. However, there are cases naman na the amo or the head of the family provides uniforms for free. Article 1694. The head of the family shall treat the house helper in a just and human manner. In no case shall physical violence be used upon the house helper. Meaning na even though nagtatrabaho sila para sa employer nila, rights pa rin nila na respetuhin and galangin. They should feel that their workplace is safe and healthy. Article 1695. House helper shall not be required to work more than 10 hours a day. Every house helper shall be allowed for 4 days vacation each month with pay. As per Article 1695, ang working hours ng mga house helper is 10 hours a day and allowed sila na magbakasyon for 4 days with bayad or sweldo. Article 1696. In case of death of the house helper, the head of the family shall bear the funeral expenses. if the house helper has no relative in the place where the head of the family lives with sufficient means thereof. So this article states na if the kasambahay is namatay and wala siyang relatives sa kung saan nakatira yung employer niya, ay dapat i-shoulder ng head of the family lahat ng expenses para sa funeral service. Article 1697. If the period for household service is fixed, neither the head of the family nor the house helper may terminate the contract before the expiration of a term, except for a just cause. If the house helper is unjustly dismissed, he shall be paid the compensation already earned, plus that for 15 days by way of indemnity. If the house helper leaves without justifiable reason, he shall forfeit any salary due him and unpaid for not exceeding 15 days. So, hindi pwedeng i-terminate ng head of the family or ng kasambahay yung kontrata before matapos ang term unless may valid reason, like may malala itong sakit or family issues. Pero kung umalis ng bahay yung kasambahay without any valid reason, ay hindi na niya makukuha yung dapat na sahod niya. Ito ay dapat na hindi lumagpas ng 15 days. Article 1698. If the duration of the household service is not determined either by stipulation or by the nature of the service, the head of the family or the house helper may give notice to put an end to the service relation according to the following rules. So, kung hindi sinabi sa agreement kung hanggang kailan magtatrabaho yung kasambahay, may right yung head of the family or yung house helper na tapusin yung service. First, if the compensation is paid by the day, notice may be given on any day that the service shall end at the close of the following days. Meaning, kung yung kasambahay is pinapasahod araw-araw, the notice of termination of contract or service is kailangan ibigay on any day kung kailan matatapos yung service. Second, if the compensation is paid by the week, notice may be given at the latest on the first business day of the week that the service shall be terminated at the end of the 7th day from the beginning of the week. If weekly naman ang sahod, if Sunday mag-end yung contract, the notice shall be given on Monday. Third, if the compensation is paid by the month, notice may be given at the latest on the 5th day of the month that the service shall cease at the end of the month. Kapag naman monthly ang sahod, the notice shall be given on the 5th of the month, for example, December 5. Article 1699. Upon the extinguishment of the service relation, the house helper may demand from the head of the family a written statement on the nature and duration of the service and the efficiency and conduct of the house helper. Kapag natapos na yung kontrata, may karapatan si house helper na mag-demand for a certificate of employment because kasama ito sa mga requirements kapag nag-apply siya in the future. So overall, this law is important para maprotektahan yung mga house helper to be taken advantage and to make sure na they get to paid properly para sa pinaghirapan nila. So that's all. Thank you for watching and listening.